Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Phoenix 86 here, bringing you my updated Dark Magician Girl deck profile. I've done a few little bits to the deck since the last time I made a profile on this, so I just thought that I would make an update on it. Let's get straight into it. So, of course, first of all, we play our 3 copies of the Dark Magician Girl. I play it as this is a 3 because you go into her quite a lot into the deck, and yeah, she's the main face of the deck. Then I play 3 copies of Chocolate Magician Girl. Chocolate Magician Girl has a really good effect where once per turn you can discard 1 spellcast type monster to draw a card. Now, if this card is targeted for an attack, you can special summon a spellcaster monster from your graveyard and then change the attack target to that and half the attack of the attacking monster, which is a really good effect. Not only that, 1600 attack, so it's pretty decent. Then I play 3 copies of my Berry Magician Girl. Berry Magician Girl is, again, one of your main searchers, because when she's normal summoned, you can add 1 Magician Girl monster from your deck to your hand. And then once per turn, during an either player's turn, when the opponent activates a card or an effect that targets this card, or if this card is targeted for an attack, you can change this card's battle position, and if you do, special summon 1 Magician Girl monster from your deck, except Berry Magician Girl. Easy way to get Dark Magician Girl, easy way to get your Chocolate Magician Girl, and any other combo pieces you need. Then I play 2 Apple Magician Girls. Again, I've kept the other Magician Girls at a 2, just because the main ones are at a 3 because they're your mains. These are at a 2 because they are important, but they're not important enough to be at a 3. So we got 2 copies of the Apple Magician Girl, 2 copies of the Lemon Magician Girl, 2 copies of Kiwi Magician Girl, 1 copy of Palladium Oracle Mana, and 1 copy of Apprentice Illusion Magician. That is it for the spell cards. Let us jump into the spells. That's it for the monster cards. Sorry, let's jump into the spells. For the spell cards, guys, I play 1 copy of Magicalized Fusion, 1 copy of the Eye of Timaeus, 1 copy of Secrets of Dark Magic, and I play these cards. I play these 3 just because then you have enough variety for fusion summoning. So the Eye of Timaeus is to help you with your Dark Magician Girl, to get the Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. This just helps you get into any of your fusion spells in your extra deck, and this is for mainly I use it for Quintet Magician, as it requires 5 spellcast monsters to fusion summon, so you can manage your 5 from your graveyard, use this to fusion summon into your quintet. Then I also play 1 copy of Double Summon. This is a really good card, especially for the Magician Girls. So if you can normal summon your Berry Magician Girl effect, then you can also summon your Chocolate Magician Girl or your Apple Magician Girl. Just it gets more bodies on the field. And as you know, all the Magician Girls have an effect when they're attacked. Then I also play 1 Sage Stone, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Spellbook of Knowledge, 1 Spellbook of Secrets, 1 Dark Burning Attack, 1 Regeki, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 copy of Wonder Wand, and then for the 3 new cards that I added into the deck, we play 3 copies of Shed Ride. Now, Shed Ride is a card that I added into my EDO deck, into my EDO Dark Magician Girl deck, because it has a really nice effect of after this card is resolved, each time your opponent adds cards from their deck or graveyard to their hand, this turn except during the draw phase, immediately draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 Shared Ride once per turn. So it's just an easy way to keep drawing cards. Not only that, one, it's cool, and two, like a lot of decks that you play against nowadays just keep like grabbing cards from the deck, keep siphoning them. So having a shared ride also lets you helps you get your main card you need from your deck to your hand. That is it for the spells. Let's jump into the traps. For the trap cards, I only play 4 trap cards. I play 1 copy of Mirror Force, 1 copy of Drowning Mirror Force. Can't count. 5 spell traps. Well, yeah, so 1 Mirror Force, 1 Drowning Mirror Force, 1 Storming Mirror Force. Now I play 1 copy of Magician's Defense and 1 copy of Magician's Circle. Now, if you want to make it more of a spellcaster deck, you can switch out 2 of the Mirror Forces for Magician's Circle, but I just figured, as no one really expects anyone to be playing a like Mirror Forces in the deck, it's just a cheeky card to get your opponent on. That is it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. Now, for the extra deck, I play 1 copy of Dark Magicians. Dark Magicians is a nice little one-off in the deck, as you can fusion summon it with Dark Magician Girl, and any spellcaster monster, which all of your monsters in this deck are spellcasters. Now it has the effect of once per turn, if a spell card is activated if a spell card is activated, except during the damage step, you can draw 1 card. And if a spell trap card is activated, you can set it, and if it was a trap, you can activate a quick play spell. And then once per turn, if this card is destroyed, you can special summon both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or grave. Which you don't play Dark Magician in this deck, but I still think this is a really nice card to have in the extra deck. Then, of course, I play my 1 copy of Quintet. Quintet's really easy to get into, as like later in the duel you will have 5 spellcaster monsters in your graveyard, and then you've got Magical Arts Fusion to help you get into this as well. Not only that, when this is summoned, it board swipe your opponent's side of the field, which is an amazing effect. Then I play 2 copies of my Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight has a really good effect of must be fusion summoned with the fusion materials or the Eye of Timaeus, which you have an Eye of Timaeus, and you have the Secret Start Magic. And then also its effect is once per turn, quick effect. You can select 1 card from your hand. You can send 1 hand card from your hand to the graveyard and target 1 face-up card in the field and destroy that target, which is a really good effect, as it's just an easy pop. So if your opponent summons something you don't like, it uses a quick effect, discard, destroy. And then for the Link monsters in this deck, as we do have a few Link monsters, we have 1 copy of Link Kuriboh, as that was unbanned recently. Thank fuck. Yeah, so like if you got Barry on the field and you kind of want to you want to get rid of your Barry, you can use your Link Kuriboh. Then I do play 1 Dark Charmer, or the Dark Charmer. Now I play 1 copy of Selene, and I know it's a bit unusual, but I do play the Nightmares, so I play 1 Nightmare Phoenix and 1 Nightmare Unicorn. But that is it for my updated Dark Magician Girl deck. I thought I'd just share it because it's still a really fun deck to play, and you know it's the main deck on the channel, so gotta show it some love. Anyway, also, before I end the video, I want to apologise for the lack of videos that are coming out. I've been ill recently. I know, it sucks. Yeah, no, anyway, so hopefully I'll be posting a bit more from now. Hopefully you lot enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss any other uploads. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Phoenix out.